heart's on fire tonight. No wrong or right, running through the night, underneath the starlight.
Stock to Attorney Ortega was through what mode?
It is a trust agreement whereby he agreed to be a trustee for everyone in my family.
And you have a copy of that trust?
I committed to submit a copy already of the trust agreement.
And currently, are you in the process of buying back or any plans to buy back your shares in Biancham?
Yes, we are in the process of finalizing so that I can buy back shares not in Biancham anymore, because pursuant to our reorganization, Your Honor, that is what I meant, Mr. Chair, that it has become too personal. It has nothing to do with Pogo, but I will continue. Pursuant to our plans, we are segregating now assets which my wife acquired during our marriage and assets which I co-own with my relatives, siblings, including my aunt. So we have formed a new company. It has just been formed
Mr. Chair,
recently.
I was just simply asking if he's in the process of buying back shares in Biancham. I'm not asking for his history or what his plans in life.
We are in the process, Your Honor, of me relinquishing all shares to Biancham.
Okay. Can we move on to another subsidiary, another subsidiary? First, Bataan Mariveles Holding Corp. In 2017, you were a stockholder of Biancham, correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
In fact, you were the president, correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And you were also a board member.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So you will be aware of the transactions entered into by Biancham, correct?
Not Biancham.
Sorry,
Are we talking of First Bataan,
First Bataan,
Mr.
First
Chair?
Bataan.
Yes.
First Bataan.
Well, insofar as it is engaged in land banking, yes, I was aware of the land banking activities of the company because that's the only thing it has been doing.
But as well as the Biancham activities, since you were also the president during that time.
There was no commercial activity, Mr. Chair, for Biancham because Biancham merely invested in the land banking activity of First Bataan because the family investment is under the name of Biancham in First Bataan.
So this investment that you're stating in 2017, is that the reason why there was a subscribed and paid share of 35,347 shares in the amount of 35,347,000?
Yes, Mr. Chair, that was the initial capital contribution of my family in the land banking activity.
And in the AFS in 2017 of Biancham, there's a net loss of 254,347 with assets of 1.5 million in cash with no liabilities. So paano nagkaroon ng purchase?
It was in the form of, as I mentioned earlier, in the beginning, my aunt treated it as an extension of a loan. So it was an advance from my aunt, which I thought would redound already to my name. But in the end, she said, no, until you actually pay me, it will still be mine. So these were in the forms of cash advances to purchase the land.
Mr. Chair, may I move that we get a copy of this loan agreement because we are circling back to this loan from the aunt, which, well, she's not here anymore.
She's not here anymore.
She has passed, so we cannot obviously ask questions.
The loan was not in writing, but it was recognized in my SALN as an obligation to my aunt.
How convenient that the loan was not in writing, Mr. Chair, and going back to a loan agreement, and we can't even know if the loan agreement really did exist between two persons when the other person is not here. So we're just going to rely basically on a loan agreement you're stating, going back to this by your own word.
Well, Mr. Chair, I guess we go back again to the sale of our real estate property in 2017 and the fact that we started investing in Bataan in 2018. So it was really in conforme with the instructions of my grandfather. When you sell some of my land, you buy new land.
Mr. Chair, so we go back to this whole thing. No, we'll just look at Biancham being a stockholder again of FBMHC, First Bataan. and alarmingly, this was valued at, it was paid at 35 million. And at this time in 2017, what was your job at that time, if you can repeat?
I was presidential spokesperson from, I was congressman from June 2016 until November of 2017.
And essentially, if we look at the table of the First Bataan, again, Biancham holds about 49.99% of First Bataan.
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
And the other major, can we show the table, please?
Secretariat, can you please
12th
show the
slide.
table?
I'm sorry.
And the other major shareholder of equal footing at 49.99% is a certain Green Miles Realty, correct?
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
And we have other shareholders, Danny Corral, Attorney Butuyan, Jessica Go, May Garcia, and Candice Corral, correct?
Yes, that is correct, Mr. Chair.
Who are these persons? Who is Jessica Go?
Jessica Ko used to be a staff lawyer in my law office. She is now a state prosecutor at the Department of Justice.
So she used to work under your law office?
Yes,
with
Mr. Chair.
Attorney Butuyan, who's also a shareholder?
A nominal shareholder to complete the 5 incorporators and 5 directors then required.
And who is Zarmay Garcia?
An associate lawyer who has since passed.
Of also the same law firm?
Yes, Mr.
So
Chair.
you have 2 associate lawyers under your law firm that became a nominal shareholder in this big corporation.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And who is Danny Corral?
He is a very good friend of mine who is present today. He is an accomplished sugar trader since 1985.
And Candice Corral?
Candice Corral is the daughter of Danny Corral, who is my ihada in her wedding.
And Green Miles Realty Corp. What is this corporation?
That is a corporation owned by the Corral family. It has been in existence since 2010.
And can you, so as we can see, Green Miles is essentially 56% Danny Corral, 28.5% Candice Corral, who are also shareholders of First Bataan, nominal shareholders, who essentially own Green Miles Realty Corporation, correct?
The plan originally was it was going to be joint venture between Biancham and the...
Feel the rhythm beat, moving to our feet in the city heat. I don't need to retreat. We go